origin of this virus. If we go back, you would have heard overnight the Director General of the World Health Organization said he was premature to rule out a leak from a Wuhan lab. What's your reaction to that, and do you think there has been a thorough enough investigation?
Well, Australia has always just simply wanted to know for the sake of world health. There's no politics in this. What happened? How can we prevent it from happening again? That is just an honest Australian question, asked in good faith and seeking the good faith of working with everyone we have to get to those answers. Now, we don't know about the lab or whether that was the initiation of this or not. It may well have been, it may not have been. I don't have a view either way. I'm not in a position to make that judgment. But what Australia has always sought to have achieved is that we get to a point where we do understand these things. So we can do better to protect the world against a pandemic that has destroyed the lives of millions and destroyed the livelihoods of even more and has devastated the world. This has just been such an awful pandemic, and it continues to rage. We learn of over 40,000 cases a day still in the United Kingdom, 47,000 cases a day. Up in Indonesia and Fiji, where we've got a medical team right now and we've been providing additional doses right now to support them. Terrible, terrible pandemic. The world needs answers to this, and the world deserves answers to this. And those who have lost their lives and lost their livelihoods, they deserve answers, and Australia will continue to ask the questions to get those answers.
Commonwealth have provided more. If the Commonwealth had provided more income support in the first week of Sydney's lockdown, do you think that would have helped stop the spread we're seeing now?
No, it had no bearing on the New South Wales government's decision whatsoever.
Was there any discussion today in National Cabinet about extending disaster payments to people on JobSeeker who work part-time but have lost hours?
Where people are already receiving social security support, then they're not entitled to those payments.
They fall in a bit of a gap where they're getting some.
Well, if they're earning less income, then they're actually able to adjust how their payments work as well on social security.
In terms of,
because there's also rental assistance and a range of other payments in addition to what people get on a job seeker payment. And I note that in the last budget, we increased the job seeker payment above indexation for the first time in more than 30 years at a cost of $8 billion over the forward estimates. It's the single largest increase in the job seeker payment that we have seen in 30 years. So the Commonwealth has more than lent in to ensuring that people get the support they need.